Okay, let's get started. The class is starting at 11, not 1 o'clock, which I think a lot of people are still confused about. But I'm sure we'll get everything in order as time progresses. This is lecture 2 for this particular class, although it really is lecture 1 in terms of the class content. Last week, if you missed it, talk to me after class. I think all of you were actually here from the people I can recognize. And I just went over an overview of the syllabus, overview of the assignments, overview of the class. So today is actually the real first lecture of the course. And it is the PowerPoint slide set lecture 2, Competing with Information Technology, Why Study Strategic Management of Information Technology, the name of the course. So this is really an overview of a lot of the topics, and you can kind of think of it as the outline in some different ways. But talking about the strategic advantage that information technology can add to almost any business. And as I mentioned last week, we don't have a textbook for the course. Instead, what I've done is I've pulled lectures and I've pulled information from a variety of different sources. One of them being what you're looking at here on this slide. This particular lecture is based on a book by James O'Brien and George Morakis, if I've said that correctly. And the book's titled Management Information Systems. And I put the ISBN number up here just in case you're interested. And what I'm doing is essentially giving you a lot of information from a lot of different sources, putting it all together. There really is no one, in my opinion, there really is no one good source for strategic management of information technology. You can't talk about information technology without talking about information systems. You can't, and vice versa. So it's kind of like I almost have to pull from a lot of different sources to make this actually worthwhile. There's a URL down in the bottom where you can actually see some of the author's PowerPoints as well for his particular text. This is not the full chapter 2, Competing with Technology. This is bits and pieces of it that kind of work with the strategic management stuff. So if you're looking for some reading material, you're that eager, you can definitely find this as being a really good source. So what I'm going to talk about today is identifying several basic competitive strategies, talk about competitive strategies and how it works with information technology, explain the use of some of these technologies to develop the strategy, and look at competitive forces, faced by business situations, business scenarios that are happening today. It used to be, in the old days, if you did something with technology,